What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Gump Nation with your boy Kangaroo Black. And like I always say, here at Gump Nation, there's always something to talk about concerning my Alabama Crimson Tide. And once again, Tennessee Volunteers, AZ Sports, Tennessee Volunteers outlet, Tennessee Volunteers Sports, that I might add, once again, is covering my Alabama Crimson Tide. See, they cover my Alabama Crimson Tide more than they cover the Tennessee Volunteers. I mean, it seems like they know more about what's going on at Alabama than Alabama do. I mean, Jesus, man. But hey, it's all good. I'm starting to fall in love with this AZ Sports news outlet because they always talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide. It's not in a positive light, but they always talking about it because my Alabama Crimson Tide is the talk of college football, just like they are the best program in all of college football, bar none. And anyway, I got wind of this article from Sports Talk J. I listen to Sports Talk J. I watch his channel. And hey, if you don't know who Sports Talk J is, he's a Tennessee Volunteers fan. You need to go over to his channel and watch him, subscribe to him. He has great content. So if you haven't been over there, take my advice and go over there. Okay. But anyway, uh he talked about this article earlier today, and it was amusing, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on it. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth. I'm not gonna take bits and pieces from the article. I'm gonna read the whole entire article. And this article lets me know that these anybody that's involved with Tennessee Vols football is scared to death of Alabama and Nick Saban. So let's go ahead and bring up this article. I'm telling you, they are scared to death of Nick Saban. I don't understand why. But let's go ahead and talk about this article. Nick Saban is continuing to meddle in Alabama football after retiring. He's not meddling. These coaches, Kalen DeBoer and Kane Womack, is seeking Coach Nick Saban out. For a reason too, because he's the greatest of all time. When you got an opportunity to learn from the best, you take that opportunity. You'll be a fool if you didn't, especially when he's offering his services. But anyway, it's starting to seem like maybe Nick Saban wasn't ready to retire as Alabama head coach, or maybe his ego is just too big to let him completely walk away. Nick Saban, he does not have an ego. If you ever heard people talk about Nick Saban, people that know him, people that coaches that coached against him, coached with him, they'll tell you he don't have an ego. They'll tell you that. Okay. So hey, it is what it is. People are allowed to have their opinion, but Nick Saban don't have an ego. If Nick Saban had an ego, he wouldn't have changed with the times. He evolved as football evolved, and he wasn't scared of change. And every time he made a change, he took it and ran with it and won national championships every single time. But anyway, hey, you can have your opinion, but let's be realistic. We all know Nick Saban don't have an ego. But anyway, whatever the case, the greatest college football head coach of all time just can't stop meddling in Alabama's business. Meddling. Come on now. How is it meddling when these coaches seeking you out? That is crazy. I just like we gonna go to boxing. Floyd Mayweather, he done retired from boxing, but he's a promoter. These other boxers, younger boxers like Javante Davis, we'll say Shakur Stevenson, those guys, if they come to Floyd Mayweather, want them to promote a fight, is he meddling in their business? Hell no. They learning from the greatest of all time, especially if Floyd Mayweather is coaching them or something like that. So no, let's not call it meddling. All right, advising, because that's what Coach Kalen DeBoer and defensive coordinator Coach Kane Womack want. That is a known fact. So this idea of meddling is totally false. But anyway, the Crimson Tide's new defense coordinator, former South Alabama head coach Kane Womack revealed this week that he's now met with Saban 2 times about the defense. I mean, that's already known. That was put out there last week or whatever. I believe he met with him yesterday or maybe this morning. But whenever this article was wrote, but he also met with him last week, last Wednesday. So it's a known fact. So it is what it is. This man is learning from the best. Why wouldn't you want to do that, man? And like I say, this article just has convinced me wholeheartedly that these guys, at least at AZ Sports, is scared to death of Nick Saban and this Alabama Crimson Tide. Under Coach Kalen DeBoer, Kane Womack, Nick Sheridan, they are scared to death simply because Nick Saban is still in the building. Nick Saban is still around. And he got them shook, shaking in their daggone boots, baby. You can believe that. Fucking around and be shaking so hard they fall the fuck off Rocket Top. They nervous as hell, man. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, apparently the goal is to make the defense on the new Alabama head coach, Kalen DeBoer, the same or close to the same as it was under Saban. Maybe it is, but I can tell you it won't be exactly the same. Like I told you, Kane Womack is bringing a 4-2-5. Now he might implement some parts of the 3-4 defense in there. Like I said, he's coming with his own scheme. Now he might take some stuff from the Nick Saban scheme. Yeah, just like that's every coach that come in and new coach that come in, say if Nick Saban stayed, he hired a new offense coordinator, new defense coordinator. Yeah, they implement some of the coordinator who just left. They implement some of their stuff. Come on now. Are we serious? That's just like Mike Bobo implement some of keeping some of Todd Monken's stuff. But it looked different because Mike Bobo had his own scheme. That's just the way it is. That's just like Tommy Reese coming in, kept some of Bill O'Brien's stuff, but he had his own scheme. They just add to what they bringing in. That's all it is. So it will not look exactly the same. It's a totally different defense. Kane Womack implement some stuff that Kevin Steele, had. Yes. Will he implement some stuff from Nick Saban? Yes. But it is Kane Womack's scheme. You can think what you want to think, but hey, it is what it is, baby. It is what it is. Just go ahead and say it. You just want Nick Saban gone. That's what it is. You just want him gone, completely gone, never to be heard of again, especially when it concerns the Alabama Crimson Tide. Anyway, this sounds great on paper, but it's a situation that almost never works out in any sport. I'm sure they're about to go into it. Think about it. When has a former coach getting involved with the new coaching staff preparation, coaching approach actually worked? He's not going to be involved in the preparation. He's just there to advise. He ain't involved with them preparing for a game or preparing for practice. All right. He's not involved in their coaching approach. If I'm a coach and I go to a former coach for advice, he's not interfering in nothing. It's up to me whether I want to take the advice or not. What's wrong with these guys? But anyway, I mean, we see it backfire constantly with coaches and their own team. Ed Orgeron meddling in Ole Miss cost him his job. That's the dumbest thing I heard. Ole Miss was the head coach. I'm not Ole Miss, but Ed Orgeron was the head coach of Ole Miss. It's the head coach's job to oversee the whole entire football program. Okay, the offense, the defense, special teams, everything. That's the head coaching job. Well, what the hell do they want? What the hell do they expect, man? Okay, talk about Ed Orgeron. He fell into some of those old ways at times at LSU after the Tigers won the national championship in 2019, and again, it cost him his job at LSU. He was the head coach after they won the national championship in 2019. He was still the head coach in 2020. in 21. Okay, after the 2021 season, they got fired and they got they got Kelly. So I mean, what they expect is because a coach get fired, don't mean he meddling. It's the head coach. That's what he's supposed to do. Oversee the whole entire program. All right, then again, former Tennessee Vols head coach Jeremy Pruitt famously meddling in UT's offense during his 3 seasons on Rocket Top. What was he supposed to do? Don't have nothing to do with the offense just because he was a former defense coordinator? That's freaking crazy. It ultimately, everything falls on you. That's why, I don't think that's the main reason that Jeremy Pruitt got fired, but I'm sure it's part of the reason because Tennessee was sorry as hell under Jeremy Pruitt. But how can you meddle in your own program's business? It's your business. See, this right here, this is just totally false. Totally false. It's asinine. It even happens in the NFL, and it almost always leads to poor results. Mike Vrabel with the Tennessee Titans, for example, or Brian Dable with the New York Giants. Mike Vrabel was the head coach of the Tennessee Titans. Brian Dable, he was the coach of the New York Giants. What are they supposed to do? Just sit back and let the coordinators do what they want to fucking do and not have any input? You are a head coach. Once again, you're overseeing the whole entire organization or football program. But hey, I don't know what the hell these guys at AZ Sports think. Maybe all Tennessee fans think this way. I don't know. But it's crazy as hell. Well, I don't know. It's crazy as hell. Shit is just stupid. But anyway, no one is ever going to do better than Saban. No one is going to run his system better than him. We all know that, or even good as him. So why even try? Womack and DeBoer were hired at Alabama because they are viewed as good coaches, not because they can follow directions from Saban. They ain't going to Saban for directions. They going to him for advice. Saban is not going to be involved in game preparation. He's not going to be involved. Nothing to do with coaching. So leave the man alone. If they want this man around the program, let him be around the program. If he want to be around the program and they allow it, let him be around the program. Y'all don't need to be worrying about what's going on in Tuscaloosa at the University of Alabama, especially with Alabama football, because you ain't on their level. I mean, Jesus, man, come on. I understand you scared as hell of Nick Saban, being that you was only able to beat him where he beat your ass 16 out of 17 times. I am sure you still scared of him, even though he won't be on the sidelines anymore. He still put fear in your heart. And that's for a lot of other teams. But anyway, if Saban wants Alabama to be successful moving forward, then he'll give the new staff some space. Leave Tuscaloosa for a while. Tell him to get the hell on out of Tuscaloosa. Well, sorry, he already did that. As soon as he retired, he was out golfing with superstars and celebrities. He already left Tuscaloosa, but he came back. Matter of fact, he was at a basketball game just last week. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Anyway, give the new guys a chance to install their culture and their system. They deserve to have a chance. After all, they've earned it. Yeah, they earned it. They earned it. And they're going to have, they are taking advantage of their chance, you know. So, Mr. Tennessee Vols fans, alumni, anybody associated with Tennessee Vols football, calm yourself. It's where it's finna be March. Spring haven't even started. If you're nervous now, shit, you're gonna be even more nervous when the spring starts. And you're gonna be damn on your damn deathbed when the damn season starts. If you this nervous right now, y'all about to have a damn panic attack. And ain't nobody hit the football yet. I mean the football field. Nobody hit the football field. and y'all about to have a damn panic attack just because these guys are having meetings with Nick Saban or having communications with Nick Saban. Nothing Nick Saban is telling them that they have to implement. Nothing. But I guarantee you they're going to implement some of what he's telling them, because guess what? He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And as I will continue to say, they will be a fool to just have him around the damn campus and don't take his advice or seek him out, for advice. I mean, that is just absolutely dumb. Yeah, in my opinion, that's crazy. That's just like shit. I mean, if you got another coach that come along, coach for fucking 40 years and the best coach at the game, and he decide he want to retire, next coach come in, I'll guarantee you that coach is going to seek him out also. It will be dumb not to do that. But anyway, Tennessee Volunteers, I understand you're scared as hell. As the rest of the college football world, they might talk all this shit, but they scared as hell too. I ain't gonna say scared for everybody, but nervous. Alabama is about Coach Kalen DeBoer as the head coach of Alabama is something to think about. Alabama still gonna be Alabama. Alabama still gonna do Alabama things, and that's beat the brakes off damn near everybody they face. That's what we do. Roll damn tide.